All right. What the hell? I should probably turn off the music, right? All right, enough of that. What the hell is going on with ASAP Rocky?
Not guilty.
What started as a wild and unprecedented moment, ASAP literally leaping over a barrier and into Rihanna's arms.
He's like, I'm having sex with you tonight.
Turned into a quiet night out to celebrate.
Congrats, ASAP.
New video, Rocky taking her hand in his as they walked into the private Beverly Hills club Gravitas together.
Hey, how does it feel to be back with your family, my man?
Inside, we're told they celebrated with friends, wine, and champagne. The serene scene so different than the one outside of the courthouse as they left.
Yeah, what a concept.
Blessed to be here right now, to be a free man talking to y'all.
Yo, make some new music, please. I was listening to Peso today while sitting in a drive-thru at Walgreens. Cause I'm so gangsta, yo.
Thank you. All praise due to God. You know?
Rihanna,
Hell yeah, good.
even shushing the crowd.
How do you think it feels?
Amazing.
Hell yeah, you got your girls shutting everybody up.
It was vindication for Rocky, who told the jury, and relief for Rihanna,
Who would have lost a father figure for her kids.
posted her reaction to Instagram. The glory belongs to God, and God alone.
Oh, it doesn't.
Thankful, humbled by his mercy.
Whatever. Although I have been reading the Bible a little bit more. My friend Anthony gave me this Bible that has like a daily, whatever it's called, passage. And it's like, yesterday's was really spot on. It really freaked me out. I also read astrology.
The jury reached its verdict after just 3 hours of deliberations.
Rihanna, you look fabulous.
Rihanna had shown her support at trial, even arriving to closing arguments with their 2 toddler sons.
That was what really did it. Because anybody on the jury, it's always so hard to know, like, on the jury, who actually doesn't know who the celebrity is. But you know, anybody on the jury that didn't know who they were, when they saw the kid, they saw Rihanna, they're like, we can't do it. Because the whole prop gun thing was really stupid. Who cares around a prop gun?
After court, ASAP's attorney, Joe Tacopina, ASAP dubbed,
He looks like his name would be Joe, whatever it was.
ASAP Joe.
ASAP Joe, yo. Yo, if I'm ASAP Rally, the guy that he shot at, I'm not freaking happy right now.
spoke with us about Riri and Rocky.
He's a special guy, and Rihanna's a special person, and they're a special family.
But it's not case completely closed.
Oh, Jays.
Relly filed a $30 million civil lawsuit against Rocky, but the outcome could be substantially affected by the not guilty verdict.
Yeah, it's all about money now at this point. Rihanna's like, oh, I'll take some of the money from whatever I make, and I'll pay for that. He's just not going to prison. That's the big thing.
The courtroom drama is just the latest chapter in Rihanna and Rocky's love story.
Oh, jeez. All right, so it just shows them making on and doing their thing. What is going on? Here.
ASAP Rocky and Rihanna have baby names on the brain following his legal victory.
Yeah, what is it going to mean?
After being found not guilty on 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm on February 18th,
Yeah.
the rapper and his longtime girlfriend, who share sons RZA and Riot, made a hilarious promise to his lawyer, Joe Tacopina, in recognition of his work on the case. Joe tells Extra in an interview published on February 19th, quote, "They grabbed me and they said, listen, our next baby, ASAP Joe. I said, I'm gonna hold you to that." The attorney adds that ASAP also said some very nice things, adding, "He told me he loved me and we're family."
Hell yeah, he'll be invited to the barbecue.
But it's what ASAP said before the verdict that resonated with Joe the most. He adds, quote, "He didn't know if he was going to go home and see his 2 babies that night or start a decade-long prison sentence literally that day. He grabbed me and he said, Joe, I want you to know I know how hard you fought here. I know everything you've done, and I just appreciate you so much." The lawyer
Hell yeah, that guy saved your life.
continues, "It's obviously a very serious moment for him, and he has the wherewithal and thought to think, let me thank this guy. It was special that he did that."
Good man. I like A$AP Rocky. Seems like a good enough dude. A little troubled because he keeps getting in trouble.
Shortly after the proceedings concluded, Rihanna shares her relief on social media, writing in a post on her Instagram.
All right, we heard about that earlier. Here is Joe's, or not Joe. Oh, geez. I think his name's Joe, though. I'm getting so mixed up. Here is A$AP Rocky's attorney talking to Billy Bush.
And joining me right now, A$AP's attorney, Joe Tacopina. Joe, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
It's a big win for you there. Let's go right to the emotion. Your thoughts when, after the first count is read, not guilty, Rocky just leaps out of his chair into the gallery.
You know, I knew there was
It's so weird hearing everybody call him Rocky. I would say A$AP, but whatever.
2 counts. And
Rocky Balboa!
And Billy, I'm laser focused on that clerk, wanting to hear both not guilty. Because, I've seen old things happen in jury verdicts where they could split the verdict, right?
Oh, geez.
Or, you just never know. And so after the first not guilty, I'm laser focused on the clerk to hear that second count. And I looked
He's a good lawyer, man.
to my right, he's gone. And I didn't know he left. He was just gone. I said to my partner, did he leave? Did he just leave?
Not guilty.
Yeah, could you imagine if the second count came in?
He didn't want to stay around for the hug with you?
And I was like, wow, what happened? And I see him on top of Rihanna I was like, what?
I bet he was later that night in their queen size bed.
I couldn't process quickly enough. I told my partner, get him back here. We have another count.
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking, my God, if the second count doesn't go well, this is going to be embarrassing. But of course, it did. And I was confident it was going to. But
That's a good lawyer, man. It's someone you want in your corner.
yeah, that was just an emotional explosion.
You said the word emotion. You got emotional.
Oh, yeah.
In your summation, you were emotional. I think if I'm opposing counsel at that point, I go, oh, no, he's deeply connected here. When you can feel that, that's powerful.
Because A$AP seems like a good enough dude, man. Someone you want to hang out with.
What did he say to you during the hug?
He said some very nice things. I mean, he told me he loved me and we're family. And but it's not so much the hug. That's after the great news. It's what he said to me before the jury came out, as they were about to file into that courtroom, where he didn't know if he was going to go home and see his 2 babies that night, or
that was what really saved him, was those kids.
Start a decade-long prison sentence, literally that day. And he looked at me and he grabbed me and he said, Joe, I just want you to know, I know how hard you fought here. I know everything you've done, and I just appreciate you so much. I appreciate everything you've done to me.
What a good dude.
For me. And we're in this together no matter what. And I love you. And I was like, okay, Rocky, don't get me emotional right now. The jury's coming in, because that's something that is rare. When you have a client that's like, he's about to hear his fate. And it's obviously a very serious moment for him. And he has the wherewithal and the thought to think, let me acknowledge and thank this guy. And it was...
Day and Rihanna made him kind of classy.
It was special that he...
That and dressing up as like a Captain Crunch at the Met Gala. Google that.
He did that. And but it's who he is. And I said that's why I got emotional in that summation at the end. 5.5 hours of me speaking straight to a jury. At the end, it all crescendoed when I started talking about him and how important he is to me and how good of a person he is, in Rihanna and their family, and how much I appreciated them putting their trust in me.
So how did that develop, that part of the relationship? Is this time spent in the home with them?
Yeah, I spent time in the home with them. When she did the Super Bowl, I was there and accidentally babysitting for the first child, yeah.
He seems like a really good dude. This lawyer is going to get a lot of ass.
When she was getting her hair done.
They left you alone with...
Like a lot. He could just go to an A$AP Rocky concert.
No, I was supposed to go to all these Super Bowl... I was supposed
this
to
is a movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was supposed to be going to Super Bowl parties that night. I was invited to everybody, A-Rods and all these different things.
You're a handsome lawyer.
I've never been to a Super Bowl. I got invited to all these great Super Bowl parties. So I'm at, Rocky asked me to come and have a quick dinner with him, an early dinner with him, Rihanna, his mom, and the babies. And I did that. And then Rihanna had to get her hair and everything done for the Super Bowl the next day. And then all of a sudden Rocky said, can you just take care of the baby, because I'm just holding for a minute. I'm getting a pedicure. And I don't even know what a pedicure is. And then...
All right. So his lawyer is a good dude. It's another 12 minutes of him talking about that. But yeah, could you imagine if A$AP Rocky was like, on the second charge, it's like 15 years in prison? That would have been bad. I see what his lawyer is saying about, get back over here. That would have been, I can't even imagine it. I honestly have a parasocial relationship in a way where I was really wanting him to not be found guilty, so I was pretty happy.
Happy hot topic.
And by round table, I mean myself. What's going on with ASAP Rocky?
Is breaking his
Let me do a better job of rewinding.
ASAP Rocky is breaking his silence over his gun assault case against ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, it's gonna suck that you lost.
The ASAP Forever rapper was found not guilty on 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm stemming from an argument with his childhood friend and bandmate Terrell Efron, also known as ASAP Rocky, 3 years ago. Rocky accused Rocky, whose real name is Rakeem Mayers, of firing a gun at him on November 6, 2021, during a public dispute on a Hollywood sidewalk. He alleged his hand was grazed by a bullet during the incident.
Yeah, it was weird how they were saying prop gun. I was so confused by that.
Taken to his Instagram story on February 20th, the rapper's former friend complained about gossip and dealing with negativity in his life, writing, quote, "Gossiping is a form of entertainment for people who have no meaningful goals or purpose in life. Hate me, bring shame to my name, say bad things about me. I don't care. Your existence doesn't add any value in my life." Rocky's defense team argued during the trial that at the time, the 36-year-old pulled out a prop weapon that only shot blanks. They alleged that Relly concocted the story of being injured by an actual firearm in an attempt to extort money from Rocky. Meanwhile, Rocky's longtime girlfriend, Rihanna, with whom he shares 2 children, Riot and Rizza, celebrated his being found not guilty together in the courtroom. She later shared on her Instagram stories, quote, "The glory belongs to God and God alone, thankful, humbled by his mercy."
All right. It's always God. Why hasn't God brought in these people back from space?